Radio Rahim here with Jessie Vargas in the locker room, and it's always a pleasant place to be after a guy wins a fight. The locker room is a happy place. You got to be a happy man tonight. Describe for me how this fight went. It was rather entertaining.
First of all, I'm extremely happy to be able to come out victorious with my new team. Freddie Roach did a tremendous job, as you can see from my great performance tonight. I think that I was able to really, keep the momentum going to my favoritism, to how I wanted it to go, and just picking my shots, being patient, but at the same time being aggressive, pulling out at times just to let him come in and to commit with some mistakes, and just break him down little by little, touch the body every now and then. But I'm very happy to start off with a major victory at the 154-pound division.
You had a good night tonight, but a tough night. This fight was definitely action-packed. Some people thought that maybe he was too long in the tooth, wouldn't be able to still bring it. He clearly did. Were you surprised at how tough a fight this ended up being?
Listen, I knew he was an experienced, rugged fighter. I knew that he said it in the press conference. You know what? He was a man of few words. All he said was, "I fight with my heart, and I come to entertain, and I hope that you enjoy the fight." Basically saying, I'm going to leave it all out in the ring. That's exactly what he did, and that's what I expected. I mean, he's a warrior. What he does is, with all the experience he has, he fights in spurts. But when he does fight, he just throws these large flurries, 6-8 punch combination, bah, 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 and he makes it look, like he's landing a lot of shots because he's just nonstop throwing, So when I saw the flurries coming, I made sure to move out of the way of the punches, and then pick my shots when I could, move out, and that's exactly what I did. I think that left hook landed at will. Every time he came in to open up with a long combination, I came up right over the top. Every now and then I came in with the body shot. It was something that Freddie and I worked on in training camp. Also with the counter right hand at times. That's actually how I ended the fight, was with the counter right hand. I ended it right on the chin. And after that, I just went on the attack. I was supposed to be meaner in the ring. That's what he told me. I need you to be mean in there. I don't want you to be real nice. And he said it only once, and it only took him one time to tell me for me to really, make it stick.
When you got cut from the headbutt, it looked like you were really upset, like you were worried that maybe this was going to be an issue for you in the fight. It wasn't an issue.
I didn't want it to be stopped. The first thing I thought, I see it dripping, and it's dripping constantly. It's affecting my vision. I said, damn, I don't want this fight to be stopped, especially after our most recent fight was stopped because of a cut. Early on because of a low blow. I said, I don't want this for my fight, especially for my return and my debut at 154 pounds. I wanted to give my fans a great fight, and it was only the first round. I said, dang. So I see the blood dripping nonstop, right under my eye, and I said, hopefully they don't stop it. Thankfully they didn't, and I was able to continue, and they let me finish it to my style, with the victory where I TKO'd him. I knocked him out actually, in the 7th round.
How was his power tonight? Do you feel like he still has a future? He can continue to campaign in the sport?
I mean, you're asking a man that has taken punches from major fighters, some of the most dangerous and ruthless punchers in different divisions, in the welterweight division, in the light welterweight division, and it's hard for me to reply to that. What I will say is that he definitely had the speed on him, even though being older and more experienced, he was able to pull out flurries with tremendous speed. That did shock me. I was surprised, but I said, all right, let's make it work. And then that's when I landed that counterpunch right when he opened up.
Well, I just talked to Freddie about the weight, and I was wondering if you're going to try to still make 47. There's a lot of titles there, but it looks like 54 is where you're headed. Mungia is the guy you want. Break that fight down for me. How do you feel that matchup, if it lands in your favor?
I think it's a great fight. I mean, today they called it the Mexican Showdown, and I think the fight against Mungia would be a level up. Another great Mexican showdown that the fans would love to see. Mungia is a talented athlete. He's a young champion. And I think that I have a lot of experience to give him a tough night. And, everyone knows that I'm going after that 3-division world championship, and this one would be it for me to become a 3-division world champion. So I pursue it, yes. And but it's all up to my promoters, my advisors. I'm going to leave it up to them. I would like it.
Have you had any conversations with them about it, like officially talk about it?
I have. You know what? Actually, when Zorrita beat Brandon Rios, we all spoke, and they said that we could possibly make it by the end of this year. So they are interested. I hope that we are able to make it happen for the fans' sake, and I think that it would make sense for him and for me.
Nothing better than a Mexican showdown in boxing. Can't wait to get that fight made. Wonderful performance tonight.
Thank you.
Pleasure to watch you work. Radio Rahim with Jessie Vargas.